What's going on, everybody? The lady said that she was going to put 2 bags of watches out today at 5:30. It is 1:15. I'm going in now. What's going on, YouTube? It's Rock from Rock Shop, and I got a little bit of a little video for you. I just picked up another bag of watches, which I need to get started on the watches that I have at home, but it's a no-brainer. I can always just list one watch and get my money back for the whole bag, but this is a really good bag. Here's a Timex Expedition Realtree. This is a really good model. It's a really rare model watch. I expect to get between 40 and 50 for that one. This one's junk. This is just a little Geneva one. But then the first one that I pulled out was the Minnie Mouse watch, and it's brand new. It still has the tag on it. It's $20, but that doesn't mean that's what it's worth. It could be worth less. It could be worth more. So we'll see. We're going to keep on going. I'm going to try to make this quick. Armatron. Does the whole face move on this one? This one looks like it's a little off. Armatron Instalight. Obviously they all need batteries. I got to put batteries in them. We're going to do that. We'll get to that. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Here's another Mickey Mouse watch. It looks like a Loris. It's actually a wind-up. Sometimes you gotta... There it goes. That one's working. You can see it. See the second hand moving. That's probably made by Loris. Bradley Time Division. So this may be a little bit older. It may be actually worth a few bucks. This is just a piece of junk. That's nothing. This is just one of those. It's not worth nothing. Here's another Timex Expedition. I actually have one at home. I think I have one listed. Here's another one. This one's a different one. The band's a little ripped up on this one, so that one's probably not worth as much. But here you go. These are usually worth a few bucks. This is an Activa. It's in really good shape too. I'll try to show you. There's an Activa. That one's in really good shape. What's this one? I have a magnifying glass too, so I can look and see. This is brand new. BT. I'm not sure what that stands for, but it's got the flex band on it. It's nothing too spectacular. Whatever. It's all gravy, baby. Not really sure. This goes to one of the watches. I believe these probably go inside. These are just the bands. There's 2 of them, just the bands. I think that's what these are for. Unless they're bracelets. I don't know. I have to do more research on them. We'll figure that out. This is a good bag. This is a really good bag here. Here's another one of those. Another one of those little smart. Sometimes some of these can be pretty valuable. Some of them can be worth 40, 50 bucks. Depending on what kind they are. These are just made. This is made in China. This is just, they're junk. There's not even a name on it. Okay, this one is Cote d'Azur. Just fancy names, probably from Walmart. That one's nothing. So far, we have a few good high-end ones in here. I've seen a lot of rose gold when I was looking. Here's a Geneva. These are just like the kind of watches that you get at carnivals and out of machines. They're junk. Nothing. Oh, there's another Mickey Mouse one. Here's a Disney one. This one's manufactured under something. Still has the plastic under it. I'm not really feeling... Oh, yeah, the band is terrible. They have the band stapled on there. The watch itself is probably worth a few bucks. That's a cool one. I don't see a date on it, so I'm not sure about that one. Let's keep moving. This is a nice watch. It's got some weight on it. It's just a Polo. US Polo. It's actually a really nice watch. They make nice stuff. Like, a lot of the stuff that they make, look at the bezel on that thing. Look how thick it is. It's heavy, too. I would actually rock this. I got my watch on, though. If you can see mine. Mine's an Elgin. Yeah, see, every time I find watch, they always have, like, man, the band is so, it's so tight. And you can't do, it won't shut either. It's not shutting right. Yeah, see? It's not shutting right, so we'll see. Sometimes you gotta bend that little piece in there. There's a piece in there that you gotta bend. That little lip right there on the top, I gotta bend that. So, but other than that, it's not a valuable watch. It's not really worth anything. This Kenneth Cole is really nice. Kenneth Cole Reaction. I can probably get 20 bucks for that. Maybe a little bit more, depending on the model and the age. It's got a really nice, it's got a nice face on it, like a nice, this is junk. The chance you take when you buy a whole bag. That one's just a watch it. That's just a regular, you know, just a, nothing fancy. Here's another Geneva. Some of these Genevas I can probably get 10 or 15 bucks for. That's a ladies Geneva. So far, not too bad. Ah, there we are. Here's a Casio. It's a water resistant, 10-year battery, alarm. Man, that is a 10-year battery. That battery's still working in that thing. Look at that. That's a cool Casio, too. The band on it is a little... got some fuzzies on it. I'll have to clean it up. I'll just cut the fuzzies off of it. And it's not a bad-looking Casio. That watch is probably worth 20 or more also. I think this is American Eagle. That's what this looks like. I've seen this into... It's got the eagle on it. I think this is made by American Eagle. Probably out of the store. Probably not a valuable watch. Probably not worth that much. It's nice rose gold. It's a little faded. Vivani, that's another, I think that's another junk brand. But I mean, watches are watches. I'm gonna probably lot a lot of them together just to move the ones that I really don't want to list. This is junk too. Fahrenheit, that's another mall, Walmart, Kmart, whatever. That's another junk brand. But there's always a couple in the bag that make it worth it. I thought there was going to be 2 bags. Here's a 9 West, another mall brand, junk. So not too bad so far. What's this one? Take a closer look. Hollywood something. I don't know what that is. I can't get a close enough look at it, even with the magnifying glass. So, whatever. Not too bad. There's a broken band. There's an Armatron. Always get a few bucks for an Armatron. A ladies Armatron. What I'll do is I'll measure the length on it. I haven't been doing that. I actually just started doing that. That's really helpful. And then there's a couple broken bands. And so there you have it. Put them all back in the bag. We're gonna go home because it's almost 7:30 and I still gotta get some things listed. I don't think I'm gonna ship my items. I have 14 sales today, which is really good. But yeah, I do need to get started on these watches since I do have a lot. They're starting to pile up. But that wasn't bad. That one Timex, the Timex Expedition Realtree, I'm gonna get 60 bucks for the one watch. So the rest of them, like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my watches tonight and I'm gonna put them all, I'm gonna put them in separate piles. They're already separated in bags. There's a lot of them that are really no good that I'm just gonna lot together and sell for parts. And they take a little while to sell, usually like between a month and 2 months, maybe a month, depends. Doesn't matter to me. I have so much stuff that I don't really care how long something takes to sell. It can take a year to sell. It doesn't matter to me. It's going to sell. It eventually, everything sells eventually. But I think I'm going to rethink my process of how I'm doing things. I'm upping my prices too high, and then I'm running these huge sales, and I think that that's kind of just defeating the whole purpose of listing your item on eBay. Like, I just don't think that it makes sense for me to go through all these processes. I think that I need to make it more simple and plain, and at the end of the day, it'll be so much easier for me, and I think I'm going to make more sales. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stop my sales, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit all my listings, all the prices, because now you can go right into your seller hub on eBay and edit your price and your quantity right there, which is awesome. So I think I'm going to do that. I think you may even be able to edit maybe something else. I don't know if it's the title, UPC. I think there may be something else you can edit. Don't quote me on that. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to get started because I have a lot of work to do. I bought a bunch of bags of Beanie Babies in this community aid. I bought 4 bags of Beanie Baby bumper. Beanie Babies. They were $5 a bag. We're going to see if we can get one of them $10,000 Beanie Babies. I'm going to go online and look it up and go on the site that appraises and tells you what they're all worth. Because I think it's a bunch of baloney what's going on with the... I see them selling for $60,000. What is going on with that, dude? That price is just, it's just ridiculous. But I'm going to check it out. I'm going to do a little bit more research, and maybe we got a $60,000 Beanie Baby. We'll see. All right. I think we're going to end this video, and I hope you guys all enjoyed watching. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Tell all your peoples about Rock's Shop Experience. Peace out. Okay, we're back at the crib, and I'm going to show you what I got along with the Beanie Babies. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the bags, because right now they're all still in the bag sitting, so you can't really see what's in the bag until I open them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the bag. Since we already looked at the watches, now we're going to look at the Beanie Babies. Okay, so we're back. These I didn't look these up. They're not worth too much. I just did my research on Beanie Babies. I believe there's about 30 of them that are rare, and there's issues with the tag and the spelling, and they take it really serious, and they put the tags in plastic, and people grade them. It's like collecting baseball cards. But back in the day, I remember when I used to collect baseball cards and there were errors and things like that. But anyway, a lot of these in here are just randoms. This one may be worth. This is a Gap Bear. There's one listed right now for 30 bucks. It's not going to sell for $30. I could probably list it for 10, and it may sell for 10. Probably only because it's denim. The rest of these are just kind of random blah blah blah. These two, I think these two are random or local. I think Allentown, or yeah, these are Allentown, Pennsylvania. I don't know if maybe there was a warehouse or a factory, whatever, that made those. Maybe they were ones that went into into vending machines. But anyway, to make a long story short, this one's got the sequins. It's gold one way and silver. It's pretty cool. It's not a Beanie Baby. It's not a Beanie Baby. Nah. Alright, so that one has to have errors on the tag. That's with the spelling, and like people put these in plastic and they really take them serious. So that's Claude the Crab. He's not worth anything. I think what's his name? Zito or Aceto or something like that. He's not worth anything. These are all like random $5 ones. These ones are, there's Hippity, Hoppity, Hoopity, Doopity, whatever. There's 3 bunnies, and if you have all 3 of the bunnies and they all have errors and they're all in good condition, usually when they sit up like that, that's a good indication that it wasn't played with that much. It wasn't washed in the washer, but it's missing the tag. It's missing the I forget what the tag is called, the ear tag. This is called the tush tag, the tag on the butt. But I believe this one is, some of them are PVC pellets. The ones that are PVC pellets are the ones that are more rare. There was like the first 9 of them that were made are worth the most. Now this one, what's his name? His name's hard to do this with one hand. Come on. There we are. His name is Razor. That's right. Okay, he's worth the most. One sold for about $40. In mint condition. This I can't really say mint. I mean, probably very good condition. I'll probably get like 25 bucks for him. That'll pretty much pay for all of these. This one, not really sure what the name. That one looks like my daughter. Okay. And yes, my daughter is half black. So, because that's definitely, she's a little darker, huh? It's my beautiful black queen. Okay, show you what else we got. There was a security blanket in there. It's actually 2. This one is actually not listed, so I can probably list it for around $30 or $40, and people will spend up on these because kids lose them and they want to get them back. So that I'll get a few bucks for that. These are smaller ones from McDonald's. These ones are really not worth too much. I think most of the ones that have tags on them, I'm going to lot them together and maybe get like maybe $30 something for the lot. So the rest of the things that I picked up, these are actually rare. What do they call them when they're not in print anymore? I can't think of the word, but these are not, they don't make them anymore, so these are worth a few bucks. There's actually a set, there's like a set of 3 of them. The one itself is worth about, I'll probably get about 20 bucks for that. I think I paid like $2 for it. The silverware is worth good money if it's in good shape. This was actually used pretty heavily. I can't remember, what was the name? See if we can focus in on the name here. Let me see if I can zoom in on that and show you the name. Americana. What's that say? Americana Golden something. Golden Heritage, I think. Okay, so a lot of it's here. I think there's about 25 pieces. I'm guessing I'm either going to wash them and we're going to use them, or maybe I'll just wash them and we'll keep them, you know, since they're not in the greatest condition. I actually thought about keeping them in the first place instead of selling them, so I can probably get about $30 for the set. I think I paid $5. Okay, so these puzzles are, the only time I ever pick puzzles up is when they're sealed, unless there's a really rare type of puzzle, and even then I really don't pick them up either. So these, I think they were $2 or $3 a piece. I think they sell for about $15, $20 each. I'm going to lot these together, probably. So we'll take $3, and I'll probably charge the shipping on these because this is not going to fit really in anything because of the size. So being that the size of it, it's just not going to fit in a regional rate or anything priority flat rate. So yeah, and I'm not going to ship that in a bubble, you know, it's not going to fit in a bubble mailer anyway, but if it did, I wouldn't do that because something new, I wouldn't want it to get damaged and squished. Okay, so I picked these books up the other day. I'm actually going to list this book now. This, I just sniped one for $30. One sold, but it was actually an offer. I read the listing wrong. It didn't sell for $200. They took an offer. So I don't know what the book sold for. It could have sold for $25. So what I'm going to do is, there's only going to be so many of these left online, unless a bunch all of a sudden just pop up out of nowhere. There's only like 3 listed. You know, I think right now there's only 2 listings. So I'm going to list mine, and that'll be another listing, and then I'm going to, when I get the other one in the mail, I'm going to list that one. So I'm probably going to list it for maybe like $80 or $90. I got this at the bin, so I didn't pay hardly anything for it, maybe a quarter or 50 cents. This I got at the bins too. This is another, I think this was a $30 book, so that was 30 bucks. This book, I didn't do a lot of research on it, but the condition that it's in for the age, for 1977, I'm not sure. 73, 74, 77. So I don't know if 77 is the year of this book. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research, but the condition of this book is so good that I just couldn't pass it up for 50 cents. I think paperbacks were 50 cents at the thrift store. And I don't really pick up Pendletons too much because they take forever to sell. This I know will sell really fast. As long as I list it really nice, I put it on a mannequin and make it look really good. It's a Pendleton. It was $6. It's a size 8, 100% wool, and it is made in USA, which is a good indication that it's vintage. It's in very good condition. Women take care of their clothes. Guys kind of beat their blazers up. The buttons are like looking good, looking really nice. So we'll go ahead and then we'll get that listed. That wasn't a button, was it? All right. Okay, so that's it right there. I'm gonna look these up and see what they're worth. But as far as the Beanie Babies, nice try. Try again. So that's all I have. Thanks for watching. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up. Tell your friends about Rock Shop Experience, and maybe next time we'll have better luck with the Beanie Babies and we'll find that $60,000, $500,000 Beanie Baby, because believe me, they are out there and they do sell. And we'll see if we can find one hopefully soon. And I can buy a new house, buy a new car, whatever. Peace out. Thanks for watching.